Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Brittany DeFran. Several tornadoes crossed through the ArkLaTex on Friday, leaving a massive trail of destruction. NBC6's Jalen Jackson gives us a look at the aftermath in tonight's top story.
Pretty rough. I don't even know how to explain it. It's different.
This is how many are feeling after seeing the storm damage in Hughes Springs, Texas.
It's really blown my mind. You know, you see it in other places around the country. People get hit by tornadoes all the time, and it never really hits home. But seeing it here in the hometown I've born and raised, grew up in, it's just heartbreaking.
Daniel Mathis is a firefighter in Hughes Springs. Many people lost their homes, and the fire station is in ruins.
This fire station is basically a second home to not just me, but every other member of this department. I mean, this community loves this department. This community stands behind this department. We stand behind the community.
In Idabel, Oklahoma, more than 60 buildings and homes are destroyed and more than 100 damaged. Trinity Baptist Church, a 26,000 square foot building, is reduced to rubble.
We live about 3 miles southeast of here, and we were very aware of the intensity of the storm, but it didn't hit us the same way 3 miles away. And then we started receiving some phone calls.
The pastor says these calls were to tell him the church was damaged, but he still was not prepared for what he saw. When
I saw our worship center had been leveled and also our new building project completely in a pile of rubble, that was I don't think there were any words for it. It was just couldn't believe that was the extent of it.
This was a brand new building, a project in the works for about a decade. Still, the pastor says this is grounds for a fresh start.
For us, we believe God wants us to move forward, and we'll just take the opportunity to prayerfully think through where we're at and what our options are, and we'll continue to forge ahead, and just in light of what God has for us.
These communities remain strong and look to rebuild together.
It's heartbreaking, but we got to pick up the pieces and rebuild as a community, and we'll come back from it.
As you go around, there's people here trying to help each other pick up, clean up, and go forward together. So in that sense, even though we're talking about our church, we're part of this community, and we're all in this together.
Jalen Jackson, NBC6 News.